Hello, Magic Players. Welcome you to episode 198 of the Brewers Tavern. Charles, how are you doing? Everything fine?
Good. Everything's good. I'm excited for another episode. What's the quick preview for today?
I play a green-white list. I liked your idea. I mean, people might don't know, but before we start episodes, we chat uh, at least a little bit. And you had a great idea with taking DFB's mono green and just splash different colors. So for today, I will play a mono green aggro and splashed white. What did you bring for us today?
Yeah, that's going to be fun because the green heat splashed a tiny black and it works great. What happens if instead you splash white? What can you do with it? Or red? What can you do with it? Or blue? What can you do with it? Be interesting to see. So I'm glad you're doing that project. I took a list from the Newcom this year, Johans list. It's mainly red with a tiny black splash, and made a few changes to it, but basically it's the same and looks really good. And I'm really looking forward to it. So with that, why don't we take a look at your exact list, and we'll take a look at mine.
Yes, and here we are. This is my white-green list. Um, I already, after I took the deck picture, I need to say I'm sorry. I messed up a bit. I forgot to play one land, which I should play over a plains. It is a Caracas. So if you want to run that list properly, you can cut one plains to play a Caracas. It is it gives you a small upside against everything which runs legends, a small downside against everything which runs Blood Moon, but it depends on what you need or what you want. My list is super hard on artifact removal in the sideboard, as well as Prot Black and removing creatures from combat. In the main board, I was unsure if I need Birds of Paradise to cast Preacher. Quite efficient. I stick with the land destruction plan and added to Armageddon. I mean, this is probably the best white land destruction card you can get, or the best land destruction card in Old School you can get. Um, and with the white splash, I took my chances. I added Preachers. They're double white. That's why I was unsure if I want birds or not. But altogether, I also run 4 Scavenger Folks, which brings me to 14 artifact removal. If I do not mistake, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. I added again the Giant Grove to be more aggressive with the Folks, with the Lanovar Elves to protect my Breachers from lightning bolts. Yeah, with that said, I think this was it for my list. Oh, I also have 4 Pixies, which makes them better against factories or clay statues, for example. Um, yeah, but with that said, I would say let's move on to your list, Charles, right? I mean, the rest of the list is pretty efficient, mono green, straightforward. Yeah,
Okay, let's do it.
and here we are. Tell us a little bit about your list.
Okay, so this basically is mono red. There's a tiny splash for the two black cards that everybody plays in every deck, it seems. The Mind Twist and the Tutor. But I mean, the plan is pretty simple, right? We have 6 creatures that regenerate. We have the 4 Sedge Trolls and the 2 clay statues. We have a playset of discs, so hopefully you can blow up the board, and you still have creatures that survive, including your Mishras. And then you have your 8 burn, 2 trikes, which could be more burn or more creatures. And then you have a set of Shatters and Maze of It and a couple X spells to try to get you to that point. I added a Lotus library and a Chaos Orb. I thought the list would be a bit stronger if those cards were available for the list. I wanted to see how it would do. In the sideboard, I left exactly as is. I think all these cards are pretty standard, other than I could destroy all planes um, if I wanted to. So that's a cool card from the alpha set, and you have a lot of planes today, so that card might be coming in. And I don't know if that's actually been cast in any of the Brewers Tavern episodes.
I think
Um,
none of us. I had it once in the sideboard, but flash fires never resolved.
okay, so that could be fun. You're playing Armageddon, and maybe I end up flash firing first. But the rest of the cards are pretty standard. I mean, Gloom is the standard card we see against white, and it does do a lot of work. But flash fires could be a very dangerous card as well, especially if you need two white to cast breachers. If I resolve that, that would be pretty tough. Um, so I have four shatters in the main. I do have a shatter storm in the sideboard for a little bit more artifact hate, not as much as you. Um, and terrors are going to be pretty good against you, right? There's a lot of targets for them. And your giant growth plan would work with a terror, so those might be good. But otherwise, I think the list is pretty standard. Mono red is pretty neat, except you have the problem with COP red, and this deck is trying to deal with that last, I'll say, because you have five artifacts in the main that can deal with COP red. Your four discs and a chaos orb. So if that happened, you do have some artifact creatures, but you do also have five ways, even though you're red black, to try to remove enchantment. So that deals with that way. But I'd say let's go to the Brewers Tavern and let's play some Magic. We'll see how the two decks do.
Yes, and give me a second. Here we are. Hey, hey. You're even as always, I guess.
Yep, let's see it.
A 1. We saw
All right.
a 1. Give me a second.
I will say it's fun looking at the new con deck list and seeing if there's anything interesting to play.
I mean, I run tournaments since years and I never got so much good feedback. I need to say it here on camera. I'm so excited and happy that people had such a great time. And also the deck lists were so diverse and so all over the place, not like 20 times the deck. It felt just super cool to play there. Actually, we only had one the deck in the top 8 and the rest was really weird. like the Mammoth deck, for example.
That was so funny. Pile one.
Pile number 3 for you.
Okay. Well, for sure, the DFB green list is really, really good. So you just see that like living in the top 8 of these tournaments.
Yeah. I try that.
Okay, we'll try.
Pendelhaven Elf. Mox Pearl. Pass.
Avalanche. We'll chain your elf and pass.
Draw. Scavenger Folk. Pass.
Badlands. Lightning bolt your guy and pass.
Giant Growth.
Oh wait. Lightning bolt it and your giant growth. Okay. We'll get rid of him on this way.
Okay, sure.
Out of the game.
I cards in hand.
He's removed from the game, Mitja.
Oh yeah. Not that it would count in any way. None of us can reshuffle, but cards in hand, sir. 3. Scavenger Folk. Pass.
All right. Factory.
Mm-hmm.
Chaos Orb. Activate.
Yeah, sure. Target.
All right, we'll take him out.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sorry, like this. Preacher, go.
We'll shoot him once. And yeah, we'll shoot him once.
Giant Growth it.
I'll shoot him in response.
Yeah.
He has one counter, and I don't have my die, so I'll just leave a card as a counter. We will swing for 2.
Okay.
No
I
cards, your turn.
storm your factory and pass like this.
Okay. He's got one counter. Setstro.
Yeah.
Swing for 2.
16.
Your turn, no cards.
I balance.
Okay, I lose the creature. And this creature, and I have 3 lands.
Pass.
Yep. Okay, sure. Well, that's pretty good. Your turn.
Your turn.
Twist the card.
Sure.
And your turn.
Savannah was the card. Lanovar Elf. Pass.
Your turn.
Chaos Orb. Attack for 2.
In response, I'll bolt it.
Okay. Your turn.
The Badlands, your turn.
I mean, Preacher. Pass.
Yeah, we'll bolt it.
Yeah.
The Factory, your turn.
Your turn.
Okay. The Factory.
Yeah.
Factory.
Take out your factory.
Your turn.
Factory. Pass.
Play statue. And your turn.
What are the stats of the clay statue? It's 2-1, right?
Just looking here.
Is it a 3-1 or a 2-1?
It's a 3-1. It's a 3-1. Eyes aren't so good. 3-1 and can regenerate for 2 mana. It's looking pretty good right now.
Thinking. I mean, attack. If you trade.
No blocks.
No blocks.
All right. Maze.
Yeah.
Swing for 5.
I disenchant the factory and take 3. Go to 12.
Go to 12 or 13?
12.
Have you? Sure. Okay. I did it. All right. It's your turn.
I strip your mace and attack for 2. Pass.
16.
Nine.
Swing for 3. All right. Your turn.
Factory. Pass.
So you could pump the guy to a 4.
Yes.
Your turn.
Pass.
I wonder if this deck has any discs. Is it true?
Yeah.
Turn.
Pass.
Right. Well, I like this position. Swing.
Yeah. I take 3 and block your guy with factory.
You block.
The
Block which one?
statue.
Block the clay statue.
Yeah.
Okay. I will regenerate.
Sure.
And you take 3. You're at 6.
Yeah.
And your turn.
Pixie. You go.
Yep, these regenerators are looking pretty good. Play swamp.
I block the clay statue and activate factory and pump.
Okay, but you block the clay statue with the pixies?
Yes.
Right, so he's dead, right?
Yeah, you need to regenerate.
Yeah, but your pixies is dead, right? Because I did 3 damage to him?
No. Why should
Why not?
No damage from artifacts.
Oh, he's no damage for an artifact. Okay, right, okay. Yep. Good call.
Draw. Go.
Yeah, that was a waste of an attack.
I mean, nothing happened, basically.
Yeah. Well, we'll toast up your pixies.
Sure.
And we'll do the same thing.
I try to disenchant your clay statue.
So you do that in response to the attack, right?
Yeah. And block.
All right, so I go to attack, you disenchant it. I'll regenerate it, taps.
Yeah.
And then I don't attack. Second main pass.
Okay. Interesting. Ooh, not interesting. Shit. That sucks big time. I disenchant your black mox and pass.
Okay. I will regenerate.
Yeah.
Pass?
Turn. Sure. I block the clay statue and
I'm not going to attack. I'm just going to pass.
Okay, you pass. I draw.
I'm going to pass.
I draw. Thinking. That's not easy, sorry, need to think. Disenchant your disc. Pass.
Okay. That happens.
Block the statue. Take 3, go to 3.
1 second. You activate what? You're gonna activate 1?
Yeah.
All right. In response, because I have a response now, I'm gonna shatter that 1.
Yeah. Okay. I take away both.
Go to 3. Yep. Sure.
Yeah, this is your game. I drew the Armageddon like 2 turns ago, and I thought, yeah, this is it. And then I was like, I have factories. That is probably not it.
Let's play one more game 1.
Yes.
Regeneration ability really, you can see really how this matchup, how good it was.
Yeah, but the problem was that you had like so many early removal. You had 3 bolts, 2 chain lightning, and a disintegrate. Unbeatable for green-white.
Yeah.
One, 2, 3.
All right, pile 2.
Pile number 1 for you. Interesting.
Having the Lotus compared to not in this deck, let me cast that. I can take care of that creature. Makes a big difference. Are you keeping?
Yes.
So you're keeping?
Yes, I do.
I'll be keeping that.
Okay, fair.
It's a factor.
Yeah, Mox, off-color Mox.
This was just a factory. I mean, I don't have the off-color Moxen in this deck. It's just the black and the red Mox.
Yeah.
One Mishra's factory is not going to do it. All right, 1, 2, or 3.
Number 3.
Okay, we will keep and put one on the bottom.
Okay. I'm not.
Okay, 6 cards. You're up.
Factory, Green Mox, Lotus. Sylvan Library, Crack, Pixie, Scavenger Folk, Pass.
It's amazing. That is really, really strong. We're gonna get your Scavenger Folk and sure.
Top 3. I take. Phew. That's not easy, sorry. Come on, I go to 12 and play it super greedy. Children should not do that at home.
Hello, the warning from Mitja.
Yeah. Especially not against red-black decks, but I storm your land and attack for 2. Pass.
Okay.
Your turn. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I have 4 cards, your turn.
I go to 8. Play Strip Mine. Strip your library. Cast Scavenger Folk and swing for 4.
Or how much 4? Okay, 14.
Pass. Yeah.
Your turn.
Okay, sit in a bottle is good. Take out your... Yes, exactly. Soldering, play Scavenger Folk and attack for 4.
Okay.
Pass. Yeah.
Turn.
Play your planes, take out your disc, attack for 4. Pass.
Turn.
Cast Pixie, attack for 4.
We'll shatter the factory.
No. Okay, go.
4. And that's game. We should probably do the sideboards.
Yeah, we can do sideboards. But we still have plenty of time. It depends on how you want to play. If you want to play one more.
Let's do one more. Let's do one more, and then one more game on. Then we'll do sideboard.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Whew. Turned out I have a plan in that list. Let's see. Oh, you're done shuffling already. Sorry. Sorry. 1, 2, 3.
Pile 2.
Pile number 3 for you.
All right, I'll be on the play. Let's see what happens.
Oh. I think I should not keep that. I don't know, the one lander just feels too bad.
I'm not gonna keep this either. It's just one land, and that's not gonna cut it.
I mean, if I would know that I draw more lands, I could have kept it, but I didn't. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3.
All right, pile 2.
Pile 1. That's good, I would say. I mean, oh, yeah.
That's really, really bad.
That is what I want to hear. No, just kidding. I mean,
you
we
want
are
to hear
both
that,
here
huh?
to have good games, right?
Okay, well, if you're happy that you're going to win this way, I have to go to 5 cards.
Yeah.
Keep
Okay.
factor. I might get no lands again, so I might be even more happy.
Nah.
I'll do anything with that.
I mean, we're playing for fun, right? And not to.
Yeah, you don't want me to have no lands. That's not fun.
It depends. No, you're right. Like, that's completely.
There's like no good cards in here. Like there's no ancestral or there's nothing good.
Pile number 1. Yeah, you basically cannot start a comeback. I mean,
No, I mean it's starting at 5 cards in the play is not good news.
Do you play wheel?
There's wheel, so like there's wheel lotus, but like it's pretty thin, right?
That's true. I mean, at least you can do land lotus wheel or land mox wheel. That also works.
So, I have to go through 4 cards because there is no land.
Oh, that's bad.
This is not going to be a good. This is not going to be a good game for this deck.
That's true.
Okay, there is maze. That's a land, right? But that's not going to help. It's 26 mana sources, which is enough of this deck. This is just very, very unlucky.
Normally, that deck should not have any mana problems.
Okay, well, Lotus Wheel solves this mold of 4, but that's about it. 1, 2, 3.
Number 2. Come on, there's Lotus Wheel.
I mean, how can you not root for Lotus Wheel?
I do. Look, bro, I do. I want to play some Magic here.
Oh, it's Lotus so far.
Oh boy.
Right. Have a chance. My God, it's. I mean, obviously I have to keep it, but like, holy moly, this is not good news.
Do you have Lotus Wheel?
All right. There's no wheel. I don't even have. I have a Mistress Factory. There's no even colored sources other than this, so this is not looking very good. Um, yeah, I guess one, two. Okay. All right. Well, I have one guard.
You have a Sedge Troll. I
Two
draw
two non-regenerating one.
a Scavenger Folk. Pass.
Yeah, that's not what I was hoping for. Maze. Okay, we'll swing for two.
18.
All right, one card.
Pendlehaven Scavenger Folk. Pass. Man, I'm so blocking that troll. You cannot imagine how hard that Scavenger Folk will block that troll.
Yeah, and you have a Pendlehaven, so your turn.
Preacher, go.
Yeah. This is not gonna be that interesting. Your turn.
Land. Activate Preacher. You technically can give me the factory.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
saying.
with no land. Yeah, with no land.
Uh,
Pass.
no attack.
Yeah, I'll maze.
Oh lol, yeah. No attack, of course. I mean,
Yeah. It's your turn.
okay,
No
draw.
land.
Play a land. Play pixies and swing with. Oh, sorry, I should do. That is the troll. Attack, attack, attack.
Okay, we'll maze to take one from the folk.
Okay, your
Oh no, no,
turn.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
the
right.
stone. I mean, you can also take the damage from
Pass.
this from the troll.
Pass.
Yeah, pass.
I have no land. Okay, it's your turn.
Untap, untap, draw. All in.
Or we'll take two damage.
Yeah.
17.
So you take out those two. I will cast a Sylvan Library and pass. Sorry, my lens.
Okay, little Badlands. We'll chain the preacher.
I will Giant Grove the Breacher.
Okay, all right, your turn.
Untap, untap, untap. Top 3. Yeah, I think this should be. I mean, I take 4 damage, go to 14. Then I will attack. Oh, sorry, this is still tapped. I will attack you.
Okay, we'll take the two big ones out and take two. 15.
Yeah. I will pump. Sorry, you take one more. I will cast Armageddon.
Yeah, we could stop here.
Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. I also.
Yeah, we could even stop earlier.
I mean, Mull to 4. You want to sideboard?
Yeah, let's do it.
I mean, my
Let's do it.
sideboard is not insanely cool against you, but let's see.
Well, look, we have some good cards. I have some good cards in my sideboard, so I'm not gonna lie. I have some very good cards in my sideboard against you.
I mean, you have flash fires.
I don't think glooms are good against you. You have so many green creatures. I don't think gloom is great.
I don't think so either. And I mean, you can technically shut down the Armageddon, but the rest is more. I mean, the chance is quite low that I. Oh, you can shut down the Preachers because there are 6 mana drops, but that's it. Those could. Oh, I need to check my deck. This is not easy to board. No, I'll stick with that. I had some nice mail days and pickups for the Brewers Tavern. I don't own pirate ships, so playset incoming, just 2 missing. And number 2 and 3 on the two-headed giant. So giant tribal is incoming.
I think that's fun.
Giant tribal is the goal with hill giants, bowls, gauntlet of might, the mighty giants.
I think that's that great. I don't think Tutor's that great in this deck. Nothing really to grab. Just gonna do this.
Whenever I see lists like that, I somehow want them to have animate that just to get the trikes and the relevant spells back, to get that recursion, which you normally don't have if you're not playing blue. I was really hoping that you will find the wheel so that we have an actual game there.
Yeah, I mean, like 4 cards is just 2. But I had 1 land, 0 land, so
yeah,
there's no choice. I think that's what it was. Nature Riffle shuffling his deck. Oof, cannot look at that.
I mean, the cards are perfect hard. The cards have perfect hard sleeves, so basically I cannot bend them if I'm not riffle shuffling them like crazy. And my cards have, I mean, some of them are poor anyways, so it is what it is. There is nothing under poor. I mean damaged, but then the card is not playable anymore. Pile number 1.
Alright. We'll do pile 1 too.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, we'll keep.
Sure. You start?
Yep. Play factory and pass.
None of our elf. Pass.
Swing.
Why would you do
Swing.
that?
Sorry.
18.
We'll swing like this.
Okay, 18.
Like that. And your turn.
Thought you will kill that guy. Factory and Pixie. Go.
We'll bolt the pixies.
Yep. Your turn.
Maze.
Yeah.
We'll swing for 2. And your turn.
Pixie. And Sylvan Library. Pass.
We'll bolt your pixies.
Yes.
Swing.
14.
And sure.
1 second. 2, 3. Interesting. Attack with factory? Sure. Pass.
Land.
Mm-hmm.
Lotus.
Yep.
We'll cast it for once. Flash fires.
Sure.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, go to attack.
Sure.
Activate factory in the attack step.
Okay.
Swing.
I activate my factory.
Oh, you have a guy. Forget it.
Yeah.
Forget it. Sure.
I will play a white mox and oh, and a land, sorry, and attack with both.
I'll shatter factory.
Yeah.
Me use the other one.
Yeah, your turn.
3 cards, yeah?
2.
Shatter the pearl.
Mana armor pool.
Yeah, I'll go to attack step.
I will disenchant your black mox.
I'm like, sure. I will swing for 2.
Yeah, 12.
Your turn, 1 card.
I play a Scoundrel Folk and pass.
And the folk.
Yep.
Triple forest.
Sure.
For 2.
10.
No cards.
Take Savannah. I storm your... Oh, no, wait. Oh, this is not how that works, lol. Sorry. I play Scavenger Folk. I cannot afford to take 4 damage from the top. This is not how you play Silver Library. I'm sorry. 8.
Swing 8. And sure.
Play a land. Pass.
Sure.
Now I storm your red source.
Okay.
Pass.
And green. We'll swing for 2.
Yeah, 6.
And your turn.
I storm your factory. Pass.
Swamp. And your turn.
I storm your mace.
Okay.
Attack for 1. Pass.
Attack for 1. Okay, 19. Sure.
Lanovar Elf. Attack for 2.
17.
Pass.
Your turn. Oh, forget, I'm not going to play live. Your turn. 4 cards.
Armageddon.
Okay.
Attack for 1.
All right.
Pass. Oh, my lands are gone as well.
Headlands and your turn.
Play Elf. Attack for 2. Pass.
Look at my sideboard. I forgot what I brought in. There was another earthquake in the sideboard. I can't remember now. How much damage?
2.
Okay, 14.
Your turn.
All right, draw. And I guess
You bolt 1?
yeah, we'll bolt that guy.
That guy?
The full.
Yeah.
And your turn.
Top deck. Scavenger Folk. Attack for 2.
Okay.
Your turn.
Turn.
Mox Emerald. Thinking. Yeah.
Okay, back to
your turn.
already.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
Attack for 4.
4.
Your turn. Yeah.
We'll take 3 of your guys out. And your turn, 1 card.
Uh, 1 card. Play a planes attack.
Fuck.
Yeah, your turn.
That tractor got 4 guys. Holy shit. Have emerald there. We will rid of the emerald.
Okay.
And your turn.
Cast Soul Ring, pass.
Fireball you. Ready.
That works.
Oh, what a close game.
Ooh, that trike was sick.
Oh man.
1 more, and then...
Oh, let's do 1 more. I mean, I needed a mana source to be able to cast him, so I got lucky with that. I had to be right at the top deck.
Yeah, maybe I should have gone for more all-out attack.
All right, good game. 1 more.
Yes.
This was a fun episode. It's definitely fun getting to play all these different decks. Like, there's no one's played more Swedish decks than the 2 of us in the last 2 years for sure.
Probably.
Like, this is a fun one just to play for an hour.
Yeah, this is actually good. Sorry. 1, 2, 3.
All right, pile 1.
Pile number 2.
Okay.
I try.
I'm gonna try to.
Savannah, go.
Library draw.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 cards, your turn.
Draw. Land Lotus, crack Lotus for Ice Storm, your library, and disenchant your Mox. Pass.
Here you go.
Scavenger Fall, go.
Get rid of the folk.
Yeah.
Sure.
Pendelhaven. Cards in hand, 6, right?
6.
Pass.
For 3.
Yeah, 17.
Your turn.
Your turn.
For 4.
Disenchant 1, go to 15.
Okay, your turn.
Scavenger Folk, pass.
Yep, just dropped a card. Land. Terror him.
Yeah, sure.
Going for 2.
13.
Okay.
Preacher,
Cards.
go.
Aiden.
Yeah,
We'll
11.
for 2. We'll play a land.
I think
For 11, and we will play Cancer.
I think you played
Return
a
3
land
cards.
already.
I did?
I think so, but I'm unsure. I think you...
Yeah, sure. Doesn't matter. Your turn.
Thinking. I Armageddon.
Okay.
Pass.
Mountain, your turn.
Savannah, your turn.
Yes, whatever your turn.
Savannah. Plains. Sorry, your turn.
Esther?
Factory. Your turn.
Yeah, we'll take out the factory.
Okay.
Your turn.
Strip mine. Preacher, your turn.
We'll bolt it. And, sure.
Strip your red. Play a forest. Pass the turn.
Maze, and your turn.
Your turn.
Esther?
Pixies, your turn.
Pass.
Giant grow pit.
Okay, your turn.
I storm your cards in hand.
6.
I storm your red source. Pass.
Your turn.
Play Chaos Orb. Pass.
We'll bolt your pixies.
Giant grow pit.
Okay, it's your turn.
I take out your mace and attack for 2. Your turn.
Maze, your turn.
I play balance. 1 card in hand.
Card in hand. Okay.
Mox Disc Shatter.
Here you go.
Okay, place that you will. Yeah, your turn.
Your turn.
Pass.
Turn.
Sylvan Library. Go. Yeah.
Sure. Sure.
Lanovar Elf. Pass.
Swing. Okay. That's true. Turn.
Factory pass.
Flash fire.
Yeah, sure.
That factory has summoning sickness, yes?
Yes.
Swing.
Oh, no,
Let's turn 1 card.
Pass.
Swing.
Activate factory.
Yep.
Block 1 troll pump and block the other one. Don't know how to.
Alright, when you block,
Yeah.
regenerate,
Yeah.
the factory dies. And 1 card, your turn.
Your game.
All right, good games.
Yes, and off to sideboard tech. Actually, I just boarded in one card. I don't know if this is the right one, but I boarded in a preacher, and since I play four, I just take out one.
Yeah, I have to see what I did.
I mean, let's do it like that. I thought my deck is quite okay against you. If you're not finding infinite bolts or removal effects, it should be okay. Um, Cards, I bought it in. One Preacher. Cards I took out. One City in a Bottle, just because I've not seen any Arabian Nights cards. And you played in one of the first games City in a Bottle yourself, so yeah, no point of bringing that one in. Then cards I did not bring in. Three Crumbles, because I thought four Disenchants are more than enough. Mazes, because I thought Armageddon. Normally I board out Armageddon and bring in Mazes if needed, but it felt okay to leave the Armageddons in. Tranquility, I didn't think that you will bring in Blood Moons against me, because why should you? I have enough planes and I have enough elves to cast my spells anyways. Divine Offering could have been good, but I thought that you might take out one disc, because that's sometimes too slow against me and I have so much artifact removal. Why I didn't bring in the City in a Bottle, because why should I? I took one out, and yeah, Whirling Dervish. You were not super heavy on black, and I thought they're too weak. They will just be bolted. This was my sideboard plan.
Okay, so you were right. I did take out one disc. It felt slow because you have so many weedy creatures and you have so many ways to remove the disc. I never came close to like casting a disc and being able to use it. I also didn't think the two good black cards were very good, and they're the only two in the main deck. You cast your whole hand, Mind Twist, drawing it late is not really great. Even early, you can play out your hand, and Tutor really have much to tutor for in this list. So I didn't think either of these were great. And the one Stone Rain I took out as well. I just didn't think being able to remove one land would do as much as what I was going to bring in. And you don't really have Arabian cards. What I thought would be great were the two Terrors, because your giant growth plan really was very good against my lightning bolts, and that stops that. Earthquake obviously is going to be a key card against you with all those weenie creatures. It's like a trike, but for 2 mana. And the Flash Flyers I thought was better than Gloom. I mean, being able to prevent you from casting a Preacher is one thing, but being able to get rid of your white mana I thought would be better, because you have so many green creatures. Even though I'm stopping your Preacher, I'm still going to get run over. So I thought these 5 cards should be brought in. Haze, I don't think it's great against the weenie deck, and I did have 2 in the main, which I left. Don't have blue. Blood Moons, you have so many basics, as well as you do have elves, so it just wasn't going to be great. You're not heavy on artifacts, and again, although you do have some white cards, that it's not worth a slot, because even if I resolve it, you can still run me over. So that was the deck. Johans' list was very fun. I did make a few improvements with a Lotus, a Library, and a Chaos Orb. So like I took out one of his second Stone Rain to put a Chaos Orb in. But it's a lot of fun. I really did enjoy the deck. Really cool mono red list, and I do like the black splash. I think that's really great. Mitja, thanks so much for the episode. This was really great, and we look forward to seeing you in the next Brewers Tavern episode soon, everyone.
See you next time. Bye bye.